Hi, thank you for your purchase of the Dupray ONE steam cleaner. Before we begin the training video, I'd like to remind you if you have any questions or need any support, please contact us at our 1-800 phone number. Please remember to always follow safety instructions in the user manual to ensure proper performance and safety. First, we're going to go through some basic safety instructions for the use of your Dupray ONE steam cleaner. While the use of a steam cleaner is very safe, it's important to understand that steam is hot. Always keep the steam away from your skin, from pets, and from children. While using the steam cleaner, your accessories will become hot, so always be careful when changing the accessory or when transporting them. With the steam cleaner, be sure to never let it freeze during transportation or storage. Be sure to only use regular tap water or distilled water with your steam cleaner. This means never use any chemical products, perfumes, or oils for fragrance. These are the main components of your Dupray ONE steam cleaner. On the back, we have the electrical cord with the cord wrap, the water fill cap, your control panel, and your steam hose connection outlet. The control panel has a few different features on it. The first is the pressure gauge. Afterwards, we have the power control knob. This knob has 3 positions. The first is the off position. The next is the steam release position. And the third is the boiler on. We also notice that as soon as it's in either position 2 or 3, the power on light is indicated. Next, we have the steam ready indicator and the low water light. Now let's get started with your Dupray ONE steam cleaner. First, remove the water fill cap. Afterwards, take your funnel and 700 milliliters or 23 fluid ounces of regular tap water or distilled water and fill the machine. Afterwards, take the water fill cap and securely replace it. Next, remove the power cord and completely unwind it from the cord wrap. Always plug it into a 3-prong 15 or 20 amp, 110 or 120 volt plug. After plugging your machine in, you're going to connect the steam hose in the front. To do so, you're going to lift the flap, push it firmly into place, and push the little pin into the hose connector. While the steam cleaner is heating up, you'll notice that the pressure gauge will slowly build. Afterwards, the steam ready light will illuminate. This light will normally shut off and come back on during regular usage. The handle on the hose has a locking feature for child safety. If we push it here, you're no longer able to push the steam release. Afterwards, we have the steam trigger or the steam release. On the top, we have the pressure control. You'll see the minus sign and the plus sign. If we spin the knob either way, it'll control the pressure. When the low water indicator light comes on, it's time to refill your machine with water. To do so, turn the main power knob to the second position. Take your handle, pull the trigger and release all the pressure until your pressure gauge indicates there is none left. At this time, we can remove the water fill cap and then let your machine sit for 10 minutes to cool down. Afterwards, we'll be able to refill with water and reheat. Remember always, before using the accessories on any part of a floor or a upholstery or anywhere you're going to clean, always test the surface first to make sure it's not going to damage it. Now we're going to go through the accessories that come standard with the Dupray ONE series steam cleaners. First, we have the steam hose. Afterwards, we have 2 extension tubes. We have the rectangular tool, the floor glider, a microfiber cloth, the connector tool, our triangular tool, the window tool, the lance, a nylon brush, brass brush, and the plunger tool. Before using any of the tools for any cleaning, be sure to test the surface first to make sure it does not damage it. The first tool is the steam hose. On the hose we have two ends. This end is the handle. We have a locking switch, which is a child-proof lock, the steam trigger, which you have to hold for the steam to be released, and an adjustable steam pressure. This rolls one way for pressure to be higher and the other way for a lower pressure. On the top, we have a little notch. This is where the button to disconnect any of the accessories will come in. On the other side, we have the connector, which connects directly into the front of the steam cleaner. The next tool that we're going to talk about is the extension tubes. There are two that come standard with all Dupray ONE series steam cleaners. The extension tube can be used as either one tool or as two together. They permit you to use the steam cleaner at a greater distance from the surface that you're cleaning. We can connect it together by pushing the white button down and slide it into place until it locks. From this, we can connect it to any other tool. If you're using the floor tool or the triangle tool, we're going to use the connector. Otherwise, we can use something like the window tool and just slide it into place, and that will be able to work from a greater distance. To remove it, push the button and slide the tool back out. The next tool that we're going to talk about is the rectangular tool. This tool is going to be used for floor cleaning or larger surfaces. To use this tool, we need to use the connector as well. The way this works is there's going to be a notch on both tools that you're going to line up and slide it into place. You'll twist it up to the next notch. Afterwards, we have 1, 2, and 3 positions on the top of the tool. The first is the assembly position. So it has to be slid all the way forward for the connector to be put into place. Afterwards, we can slide it to the locked position, number 2. This will prevent the tool from spinning. If we put it to the rotation, we'll now be able to rotate to get underneath furniture or underneath tables or anything like that, and it'll be more manipulable. To use this tool, we can use it in a couple different ways. First, you can use just the brushes to scrub ceramics or any surface that needs some brush action. Afterwards, if we're going to use it for hardwood floors, ceramic, linoleum, or any other tiling, we will use the floor glider. This way, we'll flip it over to the white side. We'll set that on top, and afterwards, we'll take a microfiber cloth, open it up, and set the 2 pieces on top. What this allows it to do is it glides smoother over the flooring surface, so it doesn't vibrate. If we use the tool without the floor glider, it's going to be a bit rougher and less smooth. To put the cloth on, we lift each clip and slide it underneath. This will keep the cloth in place, so every surface that you're going to go onto will slide smoothly and collect all the dirt. At the same time, the cloth helps to insulate the steam and create a higher temperature so that it'll disinfect and clean the surface better. Once you're done, you can remove the cloth and you can throw it into the laundry machine or however you want to wash it. The next tool is going to be our triangular tool. It's a very important tool. We'll be able to use it for disinfection of many surfaces. You'll be able to use it to clean furniture and into automotive detailing. To use this tool, much like the floor tool, you need to use the connector. Again, you'll have the 3 positions. So you'll have 1 for assembly, 2 for locked, and 3 for rotation. You'll have to line up the 2 notches on the assembly position, rotate it into place to the next notch, and slide it to either the 2nd position to be fixed or the 3rd to rotate. With this tool, you can again use it with either the brushes for scrubbing and cleaning, or we can use it with a microfiber cloth again. So if we're going to use it on furniture, on leather seats, we're going to want to use that cloth. If we're going to disinfect, we'll use the cloth again because it'll surround the tool. It'll insulate the steam, so it'll have a higher temperature, so it'll be easier for disinfection and general cleaning. Again, we'll put this on top of the microfiber cloth. We'll slide the cloth underneath all of the clips. and now you're ready to use the tool for cleaning. Afterwards, we'll remove the 2 clips to remove the cloth. And again, you'll be able to just clean your cloth however you'd like, in the laundry or in the sink. The next tool that we're going to talk about is our window tool. You can use this on windows, glass tables, mirrors, or shower doors, or any other glass surface. The way it works is we have 2 edges. On one side, we'll have the steam diffuser, so the steam will be coming out here, with a neoprene scrub. So this will allow you to scrub the surface safely and remove any of the chemical residues or dirt from the window. And then we'll flip it over to the other side, where we'll see there is a squeegee. This will allow you to squeegee and remove any of the condensation from the surface. Afterwards, you can just wipe it up with a cloth. The next tool we're going to talk about is the steam lance. It's one of the most important tools in the accessory package. The lance itself is going to be one of the tools that you're going to see that the most apparent that it is dry steam, because you have a single jet coming out. What this allows you to see is that in the first couple inches, the steam is very, very hot. So it's important to understand that for disinfection or cleaning, that it's always done in the first couple inches. Afterwards, it's going to be very safe and cool that you can pass your hand in front here. The tool itself can be used in one of 2 ways. One, you can use it as just a jet of steam with a microfiber cloth and pass over a surface such as a dashboard in a car, countertops, fridges, and then you can wipe up the condensation in the dirt with the cloth. The other way to use it is going to be with one of our detail brushes. First, we have the nylon brush, which will be able to just slide on to the tool itself. You can use this for grout cleaning, for cleaning stoves, barbecues, or anywhere else that you want to brush to scrub with. The next brush is going to be our brass brush. This one is going to give you a bit more aggressive scrubbing power. So if you want to do grout lines or anything that needs a bit more cleaning, then you can use the brass brush. Again, it's going to slide on the same way, and you can use it with or without the extension tubes. If your brushes start to run low, or if you need to order more, you can always do so at Dupray.com, and we ship out within 24 hours. The last tool that we're going to talk about is the plunger tool. Again, you'll need to use the lance, much like the brushes, and it'll slide together with the notches lined up. This tool can be used to remove odors, grease, and dirt from drains, and to solve minor plumbing problems. To use it, simply place it over the drain, leave it for a few seconds, and remove it. The only maintenance required on your Dupray ONE steam cleaner is a simple boiler drain out every 50 hours of machine usage. To do so, simply remove the water fill cap, drain the water tank, and then refill with 500 milliliters or 16 fluid ounces of a descaling solution or a mixture of water and white vinegar. Keep the cap off the machine overnight. The next day, drain out the solution, rinse with water, and then you're ready to go again.